And Trump actually spoke. He pointed out, gave examples, and showed what's happening here in Brazil. He spoke there at the G7. And Inácio says, as expected obviously, after he found out. Through advisors, yeah, Trump has already left the G7, he's already gone. He has Lula, he has. All right then. Then he started to rant. With Trump there, lurking in the hallway, get me a little picture with Trump, all proud and cheerful, right? Wanting that picture. He lurked around the President of the United States. Trump humiliated him when they greeted each other and everything. We saw it, right? And then the President of the United States didn't disappoint. That's what I say. We have to be patient. Not everything happens when we want it to. The Magnitsky issue and all that. It was all a move. Trump is on our side. He's on our side. Tear it up. Smash that like button. Smash it. It helps with engagement here on YouTube. Share it around. There's WhatsApp, my friends. Send it on WhatsApp. Send it on WhatsApp. Share it, share it, share it, share it, and I'll show it to more people. I'm going to show everything here. Guys, before anything else, I want to share an opportunity. Show you Lin Fever here. I always post videos here that I made in the past few days. 2 kilos in a day. Then people say, no, it's just water and stuff. Look at the images. Look at my face. Look at my face. I only sell the product here that I fully trust. Look at my face. Look at the image. This really works. It hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year, right here. I know what I'm talking about. Look at my pants. My pants. Look how loose they are. And look, they're already here. I don't wear a belt, see? You can fit a hand in here. The product works. Obviously, you have to have, discipline. That's how dieting is. You have to plan. But it helps a lot, guys. It was 20 kilos. 20 kilos that I lost, right? After 40, it's harder for us to lose weight. It really is more difficult. Even exercising every day, and I wasn't able to lose weight. Focus, discipline, I managed to lose it. The images speak for themselves. Look at my face. My face is totally different, right? So it's worth it. If you don't want to miss this opportunity, it's an easier way. Natural, extremely natural. It's a little powder that you add, right? Especially with those greasy meals. It will help you eliminate fat, lose inches. The link is right below. A great opportunity to lose weight in a healthy way, with quality of life. It changes everything. Pants that didn't fit before start to fit. We end up with much higher self-esteem. That's the truth, right? The link is right below for anyone who doesn't want to miss this opportunity to lose weight today, okay? There, the guy is spying on Trump at the meeting, right? He gave up, desperate. He spied on Trump. He blocked the hallway with his cronies. And Trump didn't even look at him. He just walked by, shook his hand like this because he was... They don't show his image, right? They just show his image and then, greet him, Trump. Greeted.
Greet me, Trump, greet me!
Trump. Look at Trump's face. I already showed it in Thais's video. Notice Trump's face just before he shakes hands. See, his expression is like this. Look. The US president is very transparent, right? My president of the United States. I don't think I'm very American. I've never been there, but I really like the United States. Of course I'm not going to think I'm very American. Our president of the United States, he's very transparent. He's just like President Bolsonaro. That's why they like each other so much, right? Look at his face when he shook Lula's hand after Lula peeked at him in the hallway. Like this, look. Here it is. I managed to catch it. And then things would get better. Our little Trump never disappoints. After that meeting, Trump said that Brazil is politically difficult. Let's watch the video here where the journalist asks him, right? And he says, they're tough on Brazil, right? But the United States plays much harder. And that's true. Let's see. Follow the video. How was your time at the G7 with Lula? Did you mention the guy? He's coming.
About Brazil? Did you talk about the U.S. designation of gangs? Yeah, no, how was it? I spent a lot of time with him, actually, and it's become a little bit... Let's see, how was it?
I spent a lot of time with him, actually. Well, it's become a little rough country, right?
The country is getting harder.
Right, a little bit.
Politically, it's been a little dangerous politically.
You're talking about Brazil. Yeah.
It's been ugly.
I heard they arrested someone who is...
running for president. He confused Flavio with Eduardo, right? That's not all. Xandão also wants to arrest Flavio.
I heard about it. He found out there at the G7 about what happened with Eduardo.
I found out about that after we left. I just said goodbye to him.
And I heard that they...
And I heard that they arrested Bolsonaro Jr., Eduardo.
Arrested the Bolsonaro... He was going...
He was polling well and was arrested for a statement he made in Texas. No one understood. He was doing well in the polls, and they arrested him because he made a statement in Texas. Because before Flavio, I need to remind you, before President Bolsonaro took over, it was going to be Eduardo who would be the candidate. It was going to be Eduardo. Remember what people were saying? Eduardo was over there in the United States. People were talking about that and so on. Last year, Trump even did some polls with Eduardo's name here in Brazil. Secretly. The press reported it. But he did it secretly. And Eduardo's name was polling very well here as a candidate for president. A Magnitsky sanction on Xandão, right, would be like a coronation, and it was. And it's going to happen again, okay? It will happen. This message from Trump wasn't only for Lula. It was for Xandão, too. It was for Xandão, too. Look at that. He was doing really well in the polls. That's not a mix-up, no. It's just that Eduardo was doing really well in the polls, because before Flavio, it was Eduardo people talked about. Arresting him because he made a statement in Texas.
They arrested him because he made a statement in Texas. They arrested him.
They arrested him, or they want to arrest him. Is there anything to arrest him for?
But nobody, look.
They play really rough. Look at what he's saying now. But no one plays rougher than the United States. But no one plays rougher than the other.
My stuff in the United States plays more than the others. He talks more.
Look, the elections are totally manipulated. We have rigged elections.
We have rigged elections?
All right. All right. It's here. We play much tougher. It was the good old message from Trump. This is Eduardo Bolsonaro. He already got there and all, right in Trump's ear. What was the danger supposed to do? Then he started fighting with his guys and all. He did because he had to and all.
I came here first. I was pooping.
Right? And then he found out that Trump wasn't there anymore, right? He wasn't. Oh, he already left.
He already left. Already.
All right, then.
So now it's time to talk about him.
Escamoso. It's Lula right here, look. It's Lula, his face, see? Put it there, side by side. Doesn't it look like him? Doesn't it look like him? It does, right? It's Escamoso. Escamoso. Then Escamoso got upset when he found out that Trump had already gone to the United States. Look.
I think he has the right to have his own electoral preferences, his own theological preferences. I just hope he doesn't violate the code of ethics among nations that want their sovereignty to be respected. That's all I hope for. As far as I'm concerned, he can keep liking Bolsonaro, the father, the son, the grandson, you know? That's his problem. That's his problem. After all, there's no accounting for taste. Now, don't get involved in Brazil's elections, because Brazil's elections are Brazil's problem. Like the American elections, that's their issue.
Yeah, look at how he is. Cynical. He interfered. He interfered in the United States elections. No one had ever done that before. He called Trump a Nazi. I need to remind you, he called Trump a Nazi. He said the world would be Nazism with a different face, with a different face. Then he went there and acted to approve a loan and interfere in Argentina's election. Remember that he sent $5 billion just like that. To the people of São Paulo, pass it on. We have to go. Make Simone Tebet go through the biggest embarrassment she's ever experienced in her life during an election. Because she's the one who approved, after his request, the $5 billion loan to Argentina. I don't even know if it was a loan or if they just gave it away. That's still not explained to this day. He sent 5 billion reais to the candidate in Argentina. Remember? 5 billion reais to Argentina. It was broke, bankrupt. The guy over there had already wrecked Argentina before. He sent 5 billion. That was supposed to be for massive vote buying over there in Argentina. Not even that was enough to hold back the momentum in Argentina, and the Argentinians ended up electing Milei. Why do you think the Argentinians wanted $5 billion? It's for buying votes. Vote buying. It's what happens here too. The same thing that's done here. Look, Lula instructed Simone Tebet to authorize the loan to the Argentine government through the Latin American Development Bank. Lula released money to make it happen, okay? It's a fact. Who is he to talk here about elections and interference? Of course, the United States doesn't give a damn about him. The United States will do whatever needs to be done. Who is this guy on the international stage? Nothing. 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 Then he yelled again.
It applies to all African countries. In other words, what's the focus? The United States keeps saying it's the most important country in the world. It's the world's economic breadbasket. That everyone depends on the United States. And he keeps saying what you all know President Trump says at every meeting. On the same side, the European Union. Thank you.
Calm down. Danger. Those guys aren't going to give up on you. That's obvious. It's obvious. Trump is there and all. He's just managing things. Because the one interfering in elections isn't Trump. We know very well. The ones who don't let the candidate do live streams. The ones who don't send campaign ads to the Northeast. The one who was banned during election week from doing campaign ads while Lula did all of them. It wasn't Trump. It was someone else. Share it everywhere. Hit the like button. Share as much as you can. Go all out because it really helps, okay? In that group, share. Share in the groups because it really helps our work here.